Now all that magnetic energy just rushes down into the center of the earth where the grounding cord is. And the butterflies are activated, birds are chirping, roses have bloomed, lilies, daisies, every flower that you absolutely love is here. There's such joy, such peace. Just feel this grounding energy. What we're going to do is we're going to do the healing for the earth today, and then we're going to talk about the I Am presence and the violet flame and why it is so important in this time period. So, Lady Gaia steps forward with a radiant smile. She welcomes you home. Grounding your energy deeply as you step towards the crystal. We are staying in this space and we form a circle around the circle of this crystal. The dragons have stepped in, the unicorns are here, Archangel Michael is here, Archangel Metatron is with us, Ezekiel is here, Mother Mary, Isis, Merlin. The Sisters of the Forest have arrived. The Pleiadians are with us. We have a crowd. The Brotherhood of Love and Light are here, protecting the circle. The Arcturians have come in. Just allow to feel the energy. If you want to invite anyone, just silently invite your guides, your ancestors, whoever on this journey we go in. Just take a moment to feel the radiance of this crystal vibrating in our circle. Everyone has joined into the circle. It is sacred, it is safe, we are protected. Our intention today is the healing of all sentient beings on this planet, and of course to the earth herself. So now, as a circle, we come forth and we touch the massive axis of Earth, this beautiful crystal, which you've worked with many times now. And with our hearts clear, our minds relaxed, visualize that violet light, the fire moving into this crystal. We're going to move it up through the crystal, through the temple. And as it moves up, this violet flame shoots through the center of the earth, lighting up the whole center of the earth, the hollow earth, moving as it touches each creature, subatomical particles, beings that we don't even know, touching and healing as we go. We move closer and closer to the surface, and we are going to go to the oceans and all the waters first. We see ourselves rising up from the floors of the oceans, touching all creatures, large and small and microscopic, in the Pacific, the Atlantic, the North Sea, Antarctica, all of the lakes, every body of water is being touched. In turn, the dragons are sending the violet light through the ley lines right now, connecting all the waters on this beautiful planet. Take a moment to just visualize all of this beautiful violet fire lighting all the waters of Earth. It's a lot of fire. This violet fire reaches up out of the waters, clearing all distortions, healing as it goes, and moves into the Christ consciousness field around the earth itself, lighting up the flower of life in a beautiful violet color, pulsing, vibrating with an Just feel that energy as we come back to the crystal in the center of the earth. With Lady Gaia's direction, we are moving the violet flame now back up through the earth, and we are going to touch the continents, through the rock, through the mantle, through the soil. We're going to start Antarctica, moving that violet flame deep into Antarctica, moving through the ice, moving through the massive distortions in Antarctica, clearing, clearing, clearing. And each time we do a clearing, just send that violet fire up into the field of Christ consciousness as we go. And now we move to the opposite pole and the North Pole and that landmass and all around it. Greenland, Iceland, Alaska, northern Canada, the northern countries of Europe, the northern part of Russia. Just visualize that beautiful violet light moving through the earth, up through these land masses. Oof. Dragons are helping pull that violet light up into the Christ grid for healing. Now we move through the continent of Africa. Massive violet fire moves up through all of the distortions, clearing as it goes. Dragons are holding the field for us. Now we go to the continent of Europe, both Western and Eastern Europe, and moving that violet fire up through the land masses, clearing. Dragons are pulling that violet flame up into the grid. Moving to the Middle East, where there's major distortion. Indicate you pull that violet flame up through the crystal and all the whole Middle East, where so much of the conflict of the world has continued for millennials. It is a very sacred land. There's a sigh. The dragons are here. We're gathering that violet light, that flame, and putting it into the Christ grid. As we move across the east to China and to all the islands in Thailand, and all the small countries in Taiwan, Japan, Mongolia, southern Russia, everything to Australia, New Zealand, everything in the Pacific. Just visualize this beautiful violet fire. Touching and clearing all distortions, healing all animals and people as the violet flame touches their hearts. No. We go all the way from South America to Central America to Mexico, United States, Canada, Hawaiian Islands, to the islands off of Canada. And we send that violet fire up through the land masses here. clearing the distortions. The dragons are pulling the fire from these land masses, clearing those distortions and putting them into the light grid. Whoosh. Healing each and every sentient being on all of these land masses. Take a deep breath and see the glowing violet light in the Christ consciousness grid, the flower of life, glowing brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. This violet flame. The dragons are circling the planet. The unicorns are with them. All of our angels are here surrounding this earth in protection of love, in protection of the light of ascension. As Lady Gaia, planet Earth, ascends, we do also. And now the last part is to let the violet flame rain down gently like fairy dust back into the earth, all over the land masses, into the waters, until the whole earth is glowing with the violet fire. I am a being of 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 the violet fire. Fire, fire, fire. I am, 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 I am. I am, 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 I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am. Healing by the violet flame. Healing, healing, healing. Zoom, 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 zoom. Whoosh, whoosh, today, whoosh, today, whoosh, today, whoosh, today, whoosh, today, Yes, each of you carry this flame within you. This violet flame is absolutely critical in this timeline we are on right now. For it gives each and every one of you sovereignty through the I am presence of your God within. In every cell of who you are, there's a nucleus, and that nucleus is the I am presence of God. And when you invoke the I am presence of God, you become who you truly are. Yes. And through using the violet fire, it is the transformation. It is the seventh ray. It has been a gift on this planet for many centuries. It was often ignored in the past, and it was removed. It was then repetitioned, and it is now here for the clearing, to make a clear path of ascension for all sentient beings that have the heart of the I am within them. The more you focus on the violet flame, your being, your electrons with that nucleus within each cell, begin to shift. The sticking, what you could call cement of distortion, of belief systems that you were born into, that solidified into your bodies are being chipped away when you use this violet flame with the I am that I am. For this is your true power, each and every one of you that I speak to. You can call upon me. I am Saint Germain. It has been requested of this vessel to work more deeply with this because this planet needs the clearing of these distortions that keep being implanted into the fields. And this is why you keep seeing the timelines shifting. Each and every one of you is responsible for those shifts. Especially on these great continents of the Americas, where so much of the Atlantean timelines is still being played out. This will create the healing. It is within your power, each and every one of you, to heal your own bodies, to heal your hearts, and to heal the planet. That is how powerful you are. With the I am presence within the violet flame. I am Saint Germain. I am the violet flame. And so it is. That's a big energy. I didn't quite expect him to come in and talk, but yay. That's awesome. Wow, he's a really big energy. Whew. Wow. Now, if you don't know, I've been working with Saint Germain since I was young. I was introduced to him a very, very long time ago by my mother. But it is in this time period that he's very focused. And it's very important to use this. Now, what he's talking about, is we are God, right? Goddess, however, Sophia, Christos, we are. And don't believe any less of yourself. It's really belief systems that we were born into. These are the things that we need to release. And I've definitely talked to some of you about these with Isis. What he's saying, he shows me, okay, so when you work with the violet flame with the I am presence, right? What it does is it stimulates your electrons and loosening, breaking up all those belief systems, right? From all your bodies, your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies. Because we get stuck in the belief systems of our parents, our grandparents, ancestors, churches, all of that stuff. And so, by working with these mantras, and I will send you more of his mantras, you have the big one, that I gave you. Keep working with that. That's really powerful. I do it every day. Um, what he's saying is the more you work with the I am presence within the violet flame, the faster your electrons start going. Okay? This is also teachings of Hathor. Hathor did these teachings. Um, it's not, I don't have enough information. Hathor is not, she's been elusive in my field because she's just so ancient, so powerful. She's on Sirius. Uh, Anyways, these electrons in our bodies, right? Once they start speeding up and they're cleared of all the distortions, this is when you hit the ascension and you really start moving. So that's why I think he came in and hit me with that book several weeks ago. He's like, "Hi, this is what you got to work on this." And this truly is foundational magic. It truly is. I it has worked. I can tell you about various parts of my body that I've healed through this violet flame. And what does it take? It takes you to really believe. Just believe that you can heal yourself. You have to. That's where you start, right? Root canal. No, no, thank you. Do. Violet flame. I'm the violet flame. I'm in the violet flame. I heal, 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 heal. Oof. Right? I'm the violet flame. I am. See, so you're putting I am and the violet flame. I am the violet flame. I am the violet flame. I am the violet flame. It's no joke. I healed that so it would not become a root canal. Same with other parts of my body. Still, and I do it all the time. So he's really, really adamant about that. Dragons are here. Wow, that was really big. How do you feel? I was like, wow. Anyone want to share? Haley?
So yesterday I started redrawing because just been, I took a little break so that I could kind of work on some other stuff, and now I've just been feeling a pull to go back into it, but I'll show y'all. I was working on it when we started this morning, but uh I started this whenever we did the inner flame um like rebirthing, like the phoenix or whatever. But said you when we started, you were talking about the golden light within and shining bright, and then the violet flame, obviously. So this is probably. I don't know if y'all
Ooh.
can see it that
Oh
well,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
but
looks fabulous.
I'm trying to shade it more to where like her center is the brightest part, right? Um, so I wanted to share that. That's weird that I picked it up yesterday and I felt so like I really want to be finishing with this so I can look at it uh in my room every day when I wake up. I want to see these things all the time. So
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
share that.
Thank you so much. Wow, you're a beautiful artist.
Thank you.
I yeah, it's beautiful. Would anyone else like to share?
So I've been working with the Violet Flame a lot lately. Yesterday I was working with it, and sometimes it's hard for me to see the flame clearly. I have to be like, imagine it violet, imagine it violet. Anyways, but yesterday I had this beautiful moment where my mind just went there, and I saw myself in like this gorgeous violet gown.
Mm.
And it's like there were violet flames that were like coming around from like my feet and stuff and everywhere. So as we were doing this, I don't know where I went initially. It was just weird. I couldn't focus. And then it's like before you kind of started traveling everywhere, because that part I was very present for that. But there was a moment where I saw myself and it was kind of like a desert place. And I saw myself again in that gown. And it's just like the fire coming out from everywhere around me and from me. And then I had these like little violet flame balls that I was throwing.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. Oh, I love that.
So much. It was so much fun. And then I got on my dragon, and when you were taking us, it was really like I was almost like breathing it out too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would imagine it come out, but there was areas where it's just like, yeah, literally
Mm.
illuminating from
Oh my
so
God, I can
powerful.
see us all in like these violet gowns with like the capes,
Oh,
with the
yeah.
wool. Oh,
It was like so
yeah.
like royal, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Oh,
just, oh God, I was, yeah.
that's beautiful. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Thanks for sharing. I love the visual. Leo, Mary Lane, any sharings?
Yeah. Um, when we went from continent to continent in the waters in the land, um, I pulled the violet flame from the crystal cave up to where I was, and I pulled it down. And it was like through me from the upstairs went into the earth, and when that was flowing, then I was done. We went to the other continent, and the last one was really beautiful. In South America, I was at that lake,
Titicaca?
Titicaca,
Titicaca. Yep.
and I was above the lake, and then um, I was joined by the Brotherhood of Light and Love, and we were in a circle, and we did the whole violet flame. And it was this huge column of violet flame. Uh, yeah, wow! I felt it. It was wonderful.
Mm, so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. Leo?
Well, I just made us a little mantra. It's in the chat. And I'm gonna post it on the Avalon account when we're done.
I am grounded.
Yeah.
Love it.
Little
Now you
reminder.
need the circle of us with our violet dresses. You know
Yeah,
what I
I'm gonna
mean?
make I'm
Yeah.
gonna make one for that, yeah. But we're gonna post this for now so that people know this is the way to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
S-
interesting.
So yeah, like really, earthwork, really try this week to focus,
Mm-hmm.
and the next several weeks focus on this violet flame, because it's also the flame of manifestation, right? It's a multitasker. It's kind of like one shop deal. It
Mm.
really is. It's like it's huge, you know? And this is something I work with every single day. And so, and it should just become kind of part of your routine. And it doesn't have to, and it should never feel like work, right? Spiritual work, in my opinion, shouldn't feel like work. It should just be. It's not doing, it's just being. Just being. So, yeah, that was great. I feel awesome. I'm rolling into a Quantum Soul Codex for this lady that really needs it. So, and she chose herself, She chose to love herself to do it, to find her next path. The 30 somethings, they're energetically have a lot of energy in that Aquarius. So, and so they're in the process of the death of ego, because they have Saturn and Sun there. A lot of these people, it's kind of amazing. So I've been working with a lot of about mid 30s. So anyways, Fabulous. Let's close the circle. We want to thank each and every one of these souls for being present. You are all so powerful, as Saint Germain said today. Take his heart to your heart, for that is what it is. Of course, to the dragons and the unicorns for support. Ground support, air support, water support, everything. To the goddesses, we love you so dearly. To Yeshua and Merlin and to the archangels, wow, thank you for being there. And always the Brotherhood of Love and Light, thank you for protecting our circle in this moment. May we all walk in peace this week. May we walk with our hearts open, our minds clear, with joy, happiness, and love. And so it is. It is done. It is done. It is already done. So much
Thank
love
you,
to
Asia.
you. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. We'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.